Thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiast. Today we're featuring a 2007 Mercedes Benz E63 AMG. This has turned into one of, I don't know what to say about this. There's so much to talk about on this car. This is powered by a normally aspirated V8. This was the first year of the change in that. So the previous year was powered by a 5.5 liter supercharged engine. This year it's powered by a 6.3 liter V8 that is normally aspirated, which we like. It's a little less labor intensive on the engine. You notice by the headlights you've got adaptive self-leveling headlights. You've got headlight washers. You have front and rear parking sensors on this car. It's a single owner, clean title, clean Carfax car. It's loaded with equipment, and one of the reasons we like this is this car produces 510 horsepower and 460 or 470 pounds-foot of torque. And that is a lot of muscle for a luxury sedan, and that sounds great, and it's loaded with equipment. This is what the paint is, iridium silver, which is just a little off silver for Mercedes. It's got black leather interior. You'll notice the buttons on the back bumper, those are rear parking sensors. And then this has a little spoiler on the trunk, which we like, kind of breaks up the line in the back. You've also in this car got a power trunk release, so it comes up by itself and it closes by itself, which is indicative of this button here, and then that's a lock. So the other nice thing about this car, you've got rear fold down seats. So this is a release and this is a release to drop those back seats so you can load up the trunk. There's your inflatable spare, your battery. We've got a full set of books on this car and 2 master keys. So there's what I was talking about, self-closing trunk. The paint is in great shape. I don't believe there's any curb brush on the tires. The tires are new, they're Michelin Pilot Sports. So just a ton of car, and this is faster than, I was going to swear, but I'm not going to swear. They're fast and incredibly comfortable and loaded with equipment. It's quickly becoming one of our favorite cars. So black, you've got a black trim, wood trim, and then black leather interior. As you can see, very, very clean. No signs of wear and tear, which you would expect on a luxury car. The base sticker on this car without any options started at $84,000. So you've got Harman Kardon sound, which is their premium sound system. You've got dual power and dual memory seats. You've got inflatable bolsters here in the sport seat down here at the bottom, which is on both the driver's side and passenger. Alcantara trim here on the sides. You've got Alcantara entire headliner. It's a little hard to see in the dark, but and then your AMG badge, and you can see the seats are in very good shape. This is the passenger seat. Again, no signs of wear and tear. So for Mercedes, if you look at the shift knob on these cars and you've got a button here, that means you've got a keyless go, which means you can hit that if you've got the key in the proximity of the car itself, and it will start on its own. The other nice thing about that is you can open your door, lock and unlock your door by simply hitting a button. And I didn't point it out on this car, but the AMG, or this particular AMG, it's got 4 buttons on it. On all 4 doors you can access the interior of this car without using the key, and typically we only see that on the front 2 doors when they've got it. So you've got a different suspension here, adjustable suspension. So you've got 2 different settings here, and then you also have a ride height adjustment, so you can raise and lower the car. And then over here is parking sensors, so you can turn off the parking sensors. You've got 2 indicators on the dash. Well, one on the dash, which is this little bar up here. When you put it in reverse, you're going to see those 2 lights go on. And then you've got the other indicator here on the ceiling, and that's your parking sensor. So those lights illuminate as you get closer to things, and will make an audible sound when you get too close. So as I mentioned, the dark wood trim here, very, very good shape. You've got heated and cooled seats on this car. You've got ESP, which is a form of traction control for Mercedes. You've got a button here to put headrest down, and you have a power sunshade in the back. So if you hit that sunshade pops up, and then you hit it again and it goes down. So you've got navigation on this car. There's the map. You've got also Bluetooth capability. You've got satellite radio ability. You've got a very nice sound system, 6-disc changer. You've got dual auto climate control. As you can see, the dash is in very good shape. It's very clean. You've got HomeLink here, so 3 buttons that are programmable for security gates and garage door openers. And one of the nice features about this is you've got a pano roof, so you've got a double sunroof, which is really nice. It makes a big difference in the back. You've got a multi-function steering wheel here, so you've got audio control. You've also got paddle shifters on either side, so this is an upshift, this is a downshift for Mercedes. You've got an onboard computer system and ability to scroll through radio stations or CDs over here. You've got an onboard computer, as I mentioned. I really like we like the old school clock here on the side. You've got an onboard computer which tells you how many miles to go in a tank of gas. It's a trip computer, all that stuff, which is nice. Automatic driving lights. I mean, it's got a ton of gear on it. It's about as much gear as you can find on an AMG. So anyways, real happy about it. It's very clean. If you've got questions or would like additional information, please feel free to contact us at any time. We can be reached by phone at 503-227-2354. We'd like to thank you for visiting West Coast Auto Enthusiasts.